What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Dude. I'm Grayson. That's Geek. Today we talk about what? Is something wrong?
You cut out for like a word. It was really weird. I don't know.
I apologize, my guy.
Discord's discording.
It does that. Today we talk about one of the dominoes in the 9/11.
Can't say that. No.
No,
Oh.
it's one of the dominoes. You know, it goes 9/11. Then it goes MCR. Then it goes Twilight. Then it goes 50 Shades Grey.
Yeah. Okay. You're something, man.
It's a popular thing. Today we're talking about Twilight. Not 50 Shades Grey, guys. I don't know if we're covering that ever.
I don't think so. I'm good with never watching that. Thanks.
Well, this is kinky enough.
True.
It's very kinky.
A little bit. A little bit sometimes.
No, it's very kinky. This one especially. It is.
This one especially is wild.
Geek, I think we're in a weird situation, me and you. To start with the new year, we are two men. Let's make sure we mention that we're two men who enjoy Twilight.
True. Is that a problem?
No, it's not a problem, but it's an odd situation because
is it?
If you ever, yes, because
I don't know things.
Every time I talk to a guy, and it's been like, well, like what movie would you never watch with a girl? And he'd be like Twilight. I'm like, why? It's awesome.
Yeah,
it's dumb.
I love the
awesome.
books.
I read the first one recently.
I read the books when I read the books when I was like in 5th grade.
My God.
Well, I read the Harry Potter books when I was in 1st grade.
That's, normal.
No, it's not. Like, actually, no, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, being able to read the Harry Potter books on your own when you're 7 is not normal. Most kids haven't figured out how to read by then, Grayson. Literally, it was an entire thing. The school didn't believe that I had read them. They thought I was lying. Because they didn't think anyone could at my age. It was great.
I don't know what that says about our American school system.
Doug, you weren't reading like that in 1st grade, I promise.
Nah, but I was reading like in 12th grade. I was reading 12th grade level at like 5th grade.
Yeah, Harry Potter is considered a 12th grade level, and I was doing that in 1st grade.
Definitely not. I'm looking at the lifestyle grade.
You're looking at what?
The lifestyle. That's what it's called, I think.
Oh.
Harry Potter reading level.
I don't know.
Anyways, we're talking about Twilight though. It's a middle grade. Fuck you.
Well, that's still middle school. Is what?
No, it's just typical grade, just 9 to 12.
9 to 12. 12 is about the age you are in like 6th, 7th grade, right?
Yeah.
So middle school.
Sometimes.
Dumbass.
But you were reading Twilight. Still
in elementary school, yes.
About a teenage girl who is
in love with a vampire. Yeah.
With a vampire.
That's sick.
And later in the later movies, and we'll get to the point at some point, has a weird obsession with her fertility.
I don't know if I'd say it's a weird obsession with it.
Well, it's odd. It's a plot point, which is in the first place. I think is odd.
Well, no, it's because they do
she's
it,
17.
and then suddenly, she's not at that point.
I think they get married when she's 17.
I don't think so, because this movie, I don't know. They're going to prom in this movie, which means they're a junior in high school.
I think
they don't get married for another 2 or 3 years. She's at minimum 18. You're just wrong and dumb and stupid.
I'm looking at the time. But we can get to.
You're just wrong and dumb and stupid.
Lexicon. Let's go. I don't care about that. I need to know when Bella is alive.
I need to know when Bella is alive. Bella is born in.
So it starts in 2005.
Bella's born in 1987. And 2005 is when she moves to Forks. So that would be, she was 18 in this movie.
Renesmee turns
Don't care what you're saying. You're wrong. I'm reading the
born
timeline.
2006.
What? Yeah, so she would have been 19.
Okay.
I don't know if that's right, but
well, Bella moves to Forks in January 2005, according to this.
right. And she was born in 1987, meaning she would have been 17 or 18 in this movie. Depends on what month it is. So, if you want to be weird, let's talk about the 108-year-old man and the 17-year-old.
See, people bring that up.
No, I don't think that's real because, like, I don't. It is, but it isn't because, like,
he's forever 17.
Right.
He's just
like
the only thing that passes is the time, not his aging process.
It's weird. I don't know. Call it what you want. I don't care.
Like the first movie.
The other option people root for is bestiality. So I don't know. I'm not wrong. Anybody who's Team Jacob is really weird, and I don't like them.
Team Jacob, I think, is funny looking back because Taylor Lautner eventually marries a woman named Taylor, who changes her name to Taylor Lautner.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I find funny about that, but
that has nothing to do with Team Jacob, but okay.
Well, it's played by Taylor Lautner.
Yeah. That was dumb.
I've seen this movie so many times, dude.
Same.
And I still enjoy it so much. This isn't like Elf where I've seen it 1,000 times and I'm like, ugh, I gotta watch it again.
What filter do they put on this movie in the editing to make the colors so dull, though?
It's
outside
blue.
of that one
blue.
red apple. They
that
really make
cool.
sure to make that apple red, which makes sense. That's
cover?
Literally the cover of the book. I know, Grayson.
I'd be there by a second.
God, he can't let me speak.
Have you ever seen the photo of them at the baseball field without the filter on?
No.
You've never seen that picture? Oh,
no.
I'm sending it to you.
Please.
Use your phone. Twilight without the filter.
Does it just look great? Like what?
It looks really good without the filter.
Oh, but it also looks. I think I just saw it, and I think it looks fucking goofy. I don't know if I like it.
Look, the later movies take out the blue filter, but there's one photo that makes them look like fucking theater kids that are like LARPing.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's what they were basically.
I know, but it just looks dumb.
Yeah, it's that photo. Like it looks so dumb, man.
And I'm thinking, like, if I'm on set, how am I not giggling my ass off at these people being fucking idiots? Like, being in a Star Wars movie or a Marvel movie, yes, you kind of look dumb, but like, everyone kind of understands you kind of have to do that in the process. These people are just doing it.
Well, it's the same thing. There's
no like additions in like VFX or anything. They're just standing there like.
Well, there is an effect. It's a filter.
Yeah, but for some reason that filter makes it look so much better.
It does. I don't know why, but it's so much better.
I think it adds the drama of the scene.
But it does. It weirdly, like, the world, everything feels so dull except for like that one apple and like her truck. I don't know why her truck looks so vibrant, but it does.
I think it's because they're warm colors versus like because it's a cool color filter they're using, because it's blue.
Right.
But I think it's because they're so vibrant because they're warmer colors. That
maybe.
They pop so much.
Maybe. Yeah. Beginning of this movie is so interesting, though. She decides to move to Washington because her mom's marrying a professional baseball player.
Minor league baseball player.
That's still professional, dude.
It's semi-professional.
No, it's pro. If you are getting paid to play the sport, you have gone pro.
So college players now are pro.
College players are weird because 95% of them aren't getting paid.
That's true.
So, no.
No.
And I mean, to be on a minor league team, you have to be drafted. Like, This is, you can't just go sign up for the local minor league baseball team.
That's lame.
No, it's not. It's the
I think it'd be cool.
developmental leagues. G
It might be
leaguers
narrative.
have gone pro. It's true, they've gone pro.
Denzel Valentine, yeah.
Denzel. But so she moves with her dad in Washington, which
To her dad in Washington, yeah.
whatever. No, she
It's a
moves
big
in with
difference.
her dad in Washington. I
Yeah,
said
you should
that.
move with her dad.
No, I didn't. You're
Yes, you
just
did.
blind, deaf, and dumb.
Play the tape. Someone play the tape. Geek's gonna actually edit this episode for once.
Probably not. Yeah, I'm just gonna record myself saying "with" and cut it in. Or in. Fuck.
See? You did it again.
No, I didn't.
But you read the books, right?
Yes.
I read the first one not too long ago.
Yeah.
So I have a little bit of insight on the differences here, more than we did last week with Versus Telepathy, because I hadn't read that book in years. I find it interesting, the difference, and it gets probably more intense later on in the books. Bella's character difference, and it's not Kristen Stewart's fault. Kristen Stewart's an amazing actress. Bella in this is very mellow, very,
Yeah.
drawn out. In the book, she's very sassy. She's very like in your face.
I'm not gonna lie.
And-
I thought, sorry to cut you off. I always
you're good.
thought Anna Kendrick's character and the way she portrayed it made more sense as Bella.
Mhm.
It always confused me. I was like, why did they just not make Bella Bella? But whatever, it's fine. Like,
I don't
it is
mind
fine.
it.
I do kind of enjoy how she is in this movie more. It makes a lot of sense to me.
I feel like it makes more sense to me because I don't know if you had them. Probably you did. I don't know. It's never high school. There's always that weird couple who are like obsessed with each other, and they always have like this distinct look of like very emo, very like
Yeah.
soft-spoken people. That's the vibe I get from this relationship, and we just kind of get the insights of that being like
Yeah.
supernatural.
I mean, it makes sense.
That's the feeling I get when I watch these films, versus like the books where it's very much more like I don't know, an actual relationship.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I do think that this movie's different than, I don't know. I'm trying to put into words my thoughts here, but I don't know how, apparently.
My thoughts, just feelings.
I do find it interesting that this isn't a shot at Kristen Stewart, but why did everybody in that school immediately become obsessed with her?
Because it's Kristen Stewart. We talked about this in the fucking Zathura episode.
Yeah, but also counterpoint. Anna Kendrick's right there.
But they've known Anna Kendrick for years.
I don't care.
They've gotten used to how she looks. I know. Again,
I don't
Kendrick's
care.
Kendrick.
Hashtag second celebrity crush. Somehow we went back to back. Didn't these movies come out at the same time too? Yeah.
3 years.
This came out a year later. So that actually does track. Anna Kendrick. Yeah, this movie came out in 2008. Bridge came out in 2007.
You're talking about So We Just Know.
Yeah. I was talking about my celebrity crushes. First one was last movie. Second one's this
I thought you were
movie.
talking about Kristen Stewart. I'm like, that's 3 years different.
No. Well, not to the same degree. I don't know.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
The first major celebrity crush. Yeah. I get
Yeah. You know. And then Anna Kendrick. Also, Christian Serratos. I don't know how you say her last name. That she plays Angela, the other girl in that group, in Bella's friend group.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I don't know, all of the Cullens.
The Cullens are naturally hot, and they were cast that way.
Also, they're vampire. When has there ever been an ugly vampire? Other than like Nosferatu, but nobody believes in that shit.
Hey! Respect Nosferatu.
He's still an ugly motherfucker.
It's not even his name. I don't remember his name.
I don't care.
And also, that movie just came out in this timeline.
I don't care.
On Christmas.
But yeah, I don't know. They are like every vampire in like this entire series is just unnaturally hot for some reason.
Hey, I don't mind it, man.
I don't either, but like maybe that's why I want to be a vampire.
Fair enough.
Upgrades, people. Upgrade.
Knowing your luck, you get less like the Colons and more like doing the shadow.
Damn, that's fucked up. You're probably right, but that's fucked up.
And we'll talk about this again more in later films because it becomes more prevalent. I love Alice in every single of these films.
Yeah.
And in this film, you get like just a little glimpse of what Alice can do and like her personality, and I still fucking love her.
She's so good.
Is this the movie she comes to the tree?
Yes. Walks into the kitchen like, from the tree.
Just wild. Like
it's incredible. Like, her and Jasper just show up from the tree because so we got to go back because it starts with Bella getting to the school, every dude in the school being interested in her for some reason. Well, Anna Kendrick's right there. Sorry. Right there.
But Roxanne, yeah.
But right there, man. Come on.
That's the reason why they're probably like,
the fact that Anna Kendrick was somebody's second choice hurts my soul.
Hey, I'm not disagreeing with you, man.
Hurts my soul. But
she forgets she's in
it's weird that like this movie picks up at like the middle of a semester. I don't think I ever really thought about, or not the middle of a semester, but a school year, because it picks up in January. I don't think I ever really thought about that.
I love it.
Like, it's just, like, I do too, and it makes sense. It's just like, I never really thought about it. So it's like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Because I was always like, why is prom so early in the year? Why are you having prom in like September? That's fucking weird. But they weren't.
The movie is a fish out of water story. Like,
yeah,
really
100%.
Portion of it, because she's thrown into the school and then into the vampire world.
Yeah.
One complaint I do have about the beginning half of the film.
Yeah.
Is they do not try to not tell you this is a vampire. They're like this. Yeah, he's a vampire. Like straight up. In the book, if you go into the book blind, they don't let you know until like finally revealed.
The movies,
they give you clues.
Kind of. I mean, I don't think it like explicitly tells you. No. In the book, Jacob literally tells you at La Push. He doesn't tell her to go. He doesn't like tell her the story in a riddle. He just straight up says the Cullens are vampires. Like straight up. And then in the movie, he like doesn't. Like at all. He like tells it as this like old wives' tale and doesn't even mention vampires. He's just like, you know, they're just a different group of people. You know how my tribe is like supposedly descended from wolves? He says it like he doesn't even believe it.
Yeah.
Like,
because he doesn't at this point.
Right. I don't think any of them do. We know that they're vampires because we know it's a vampire movie. And so all of the clues make sense. But I think if you didn't have any clue that it was a vampire movie and you didn't really know much about vampires, even if you know a lot about like the story of vampires, Stephenie Meyer created her own version of vampires, and I respect it.
I don't hate it. We'll get into it in a minute.
But like, literally later in this movie, they're cooking with garlic. Like, oh, okay, cool.
I love Stephenie Meyer's lack of creativity when it came to the last name of the vampires, because Jacob calls them the cold ones, the Cullens.
Yeah,
it's not even that phonetically different.
I also love Stephenie Meyer's random appearance in this movie.
She's in this movie?
Yes. The scene, the like second diner scene where Bella's there with her dad, and he says, I ordered you the like spinach salad or whatever.
Yeah.
The lady sitting at like the counter typing on her computer is just Stephanie Meyer.
He's just typing Twilight.
Yeah, dude, she's just writing the next book as it's happening. It's like Supernatural, where God's writing the story as they're that's just Stephanie Meyer right then. She's writing as it's happening.
Yeah.
Fourth wall break.
She's God.
I mean, maybe. Stephanie Meyer, the GOAT. At least I think.
Well,
as far as
Meyer,
is she?
She's
I don't know.
a little weird.
Well, a little weird is probably okay. She's not, the other one.
This is true. Stephanie Meyer's a lot better because in the production of Twilight, at some point in time, Robert Pattinson
You cut out a little.
Sorry. Robert Pattinson was contractually required to appear in Twilight, right?
Yeah.
He wanted to quit. He was willing to break his whatever.
Why are you cutting out all weird?
I don't know.
What'd you do? That was weird.
Too close? Probably too close. I don't know.
I don't know.
But Pattinson wanted to get out of his contract. He didn't want to appear in Twilight. He hated doing all this. Stephanie Meyer was like so in love with Robert Pattinson as Edward, though,
Valid.
that he forced him to do this, essentially. Made him feel bad about it.
I don't think that's a bad thing. You signed a contract, dude. Do your fucking
no,
job.
but
I don't care.
She was in love with Robert Pattinson. It's a weird thing.
Okay. So was hey. So were 300 million women at the time.
No, but you're the person who's created the character and everything.
Yeah, and she found somebody who portrayed the character perfectly. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
You get Anna Kendrick being in the town, but Kristen Stewart's a newer person, so people are more interested.
I don't get that.
Intrigued with a new toy in the block.
I wouldn't be.
That's because you're a weirdo.
That's because I'd see the opening of no one else is trying to talk to Anna Kendrick. This is a perfect time.
Geek, if you ever see Anna Kendrick on the street, I want you to go up and talk.
Oh, I absolutely will. I will make a fool
love doing
out
Twilight.
of myself.
She's like, I was in Twilight?
Yeah, dude.
She forgets she's in Twilight all the time, and I kind of love it.
Does she?
Yeah, she forgets she's in Twilight.
That's incredible. Then I will go up and specifically talk about Twilight. That is the goal.
Yeah.
Walk up. You should have been Bella.
I think she auditioned as Bella.
I don't know.
Twilight, yes.
Yes, she auditioned as Twilight. Charlie, so Bella's dad in this movie and in the book is such a exactly what you'd expect from the divorced dad who hasn't seen his kid in forever. Like exactly what you'd expect.
Mm-hmm.
I love who they cast for Charlie. Billy Burke is great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how, but Jackson Rathbone, the guy who plays Jasper, the look, barely able to hold back look that he always has is so perfect.
Yeah.
It genuinely looks like he's stressed out in every situation. Like, I'm about to kill all these motherfuckers.
Did you see the clip I sent you, though, yesterday?
Was it supposed to be more than just his face? Not, the clip never moved. It's just his face and then the voices in the background.
No, it's...
it never... The scene doesn't play. He's just it's just a picture with audio.
That's dumb. Okay, then Discord's just being stupid.
Yeah.
It's the same scene where Jasper's trying to hold back his thirst.
Yeah. Because Bella.
And Alice is talking, and you see Robert Pattinson, and he goes back to him. He gives the dumbest performance ever, and I don't know how he made it past the cutting floor.
Pattinson does?
Yeah, he's just like, what the fuck? Like, what is everyone talking about? It's just the dumbest shit. I loved it. I
It's
could
okay,
not stop
Jasper.
laughing.
You won't hurt her. Yeah.
And he just gives like the most dumbfounded look, like,
See, but I always thought, I think I kind of remember it. I always thought it was more of a like, Jesus Christ, guys.
it kind of is, but like he does, like his face is so exaggerated. It's too funny.
I also, I love the scene where Bella walks into the fucking science class and the fan hits her, and for whatever reason, Edwards looks like he's gonna throw up. Like, I thought it was supposed to be this irresistible smell that was so good, and instead it looks like he's about to hurl. And she feels so bad about herself sitting there too.
Dude, the Twilight movies, I love them so much, but God, can they be so fucking dumb?
Yeah, dude. They're like great for periods of time and then suddenly just ridiculously bad. And it's incredible.
That's why I love Eclipse. Eclipse is my favorite of the series, just because it is just so like dick measury, like melodrama, like
Yes.
we'll talk about it when we get to there, but like this
Yeah.
film just starts dull and it just
I love the I can't go to La Push with you. It's too crowded. And then they get there and there's literally zero people.
the smash cut. I'm just no one.
It's pretty crowded.
Honestly, I know a lot of people do not like Twilight, but if
I
you
don't know
go
why.
back and you watch the movies as a comedy, they're masterpieces.
No, just watch the movies as movies. I don't know what what did you think when you went into this movie that makes you hate it? Like, what were you expecting?
No, but people are like, it's melodramatic, it's like, it's dumb, the vampire shine, which I don't mind.
I kind of love it, actually.
I don't care for it. It's just like I get why they hide, and I think kind of smart that they hide in Washington of all.
I mean, that is a correct answer. That's
yeah.
See, that doesn't help. So we were talking about this last episode, where Galaxy, one of my mods on Twitch, thinks I'm a vampire. And I'm planning to move to Washington. I feel like that's not helping.
Are you A, gonna raise a vampire army, or B, are you just gonna create a coven of
a coven
vampires?
Would be sick.
Well, this is a coven. The Colons are a coven of Colons.
I mean, kinda, yeah. Stop it.
Plus C word.
Yeah, you cunt.
Damn, I'm sure I alluded to that.
But yeah, I don't know. The scene where I love how hard Edward tries to gaslight Bella after he saves her from the getting squished by the van. He's like, no, you hit your head. I was standing right next to you.
Edward,
like, I get why he has to do it, but also like
Edward discovered girl boss keep gaslighting.
Yeah, dude. Definitely learned it from Rosalie, for sure. For sure.
Also, I fully understand Bella's thinking when it comes to Edward, because he's like so back and forth, like you shouldn't be near me, but I'm gonna be like near you 24/7. Like I can't get enough. But you shouldn't be near me. Like, dude, you don't allow her to get away from you.
No, and the whole scene when they go to Port Angeles, real place, by the way. I've looked at moving there. Yeah.
Why do you want to move there?
My hope was that it would be cheaper.
Oh, I thought you just wanted because of Twilight.
Yes, I'm hoping to bump into Anna Kendrick there, you know. Like what?
Forks is real too.
Yeah, no, Forks is 100% a real place.
What the fuck?
What do you mean, what the fuck?
I just thought it was a fake place.
No, real place.
Huh.
I don't know if they actually filmed any of this movie in Forks, though.
That, you know what? I'm gonna look that up right now.
I can't remember. I know there was something weird about this movie and Forks.
It's also directed by a woman, which none of the other movies are.
Oh really? God dang it. I'm gonna sneeze.
Don't sneeze into the mic.
I thought about it. Next
You
time.
would.
Next time.
Rude.
Yeah, just because you told me not to.
Does not look like it was filmed in Forks.
No.
A lot of Vancouver though.
Yeah.
Mm, okay.
The scene when they go to Port Angeles though. First of all, the dress shopping's just funny because Bella doesn't care.
You don't give a fuck, bro.
How does this look? Looks great. You've said that about every dress. Well, I don't know. They all look good. The most guy answer, I think. Because
Oh, she is a tomboy, really.
But it's also fair. It's like, I don't know. They all look good. I don't know what you want from me.
Is Anna Kendrick asking these questions too?
Yeah. Anna Kendrick's the ones asking how things looked.
Well, I mean,
yeah. So it's like, they all look good. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
You're Anna Kendrick.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you are Anna Kendrick, okay? There's nothing I can do about
episode.
this. What?
This is the simp episode.
Yeah, Grayson finally gets to see Geek simp over somebody. It's possible. No. Yeah. But then all the creepy motherfuckers walking by.
So many.
And then they pop back up later after Bella goes to the bookstore. And Edward has a whole freak out moment.
He used to make crash out.
Yeah, he almost crashed out. And I think that would have been awesome, but also terrifying.
It is
so much murder so fast.
So I'm gonna jump ahead. I think it'd be awesome because I love. There's this tiny moment, like a 2-second moment, that you see Alice jump on the main bad guy's back.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, if we get to see more of this, and then realize, no, we don't.
We do in a couple of movies later.
Yeah, in the 5th film, but
like, yeah, yeah, we'll go back to the vampire fight later.
But he has a crash out. He doesn't kill anyone. But they get intimidated by Edward stepping closer to them.
I think it's supposed to be hinted, like, I think this is the movie still trying not to tell you that he's a vampire.
Yeah.
Because, like,
make him say something.
They keep it like, no, so the way they shoot it is like they show his face and then immediately cut to Bella watching from the other way. I kind of think he bared his fangs. And they all saw it, but we are then seeing it from the perspective of Bella, who didn't. Yeah. So it's like an implied he did a thing, but he didn't. We don't know what he did. Maybe he did say something. It's from Bella's point of view, he just said something and stepped forward. But it also probably is he bared his fangs and they like went, oh, fuck. Because nobody's going to believe them. They're drunk losers.
That's fair.
So, like, you're not at any fear of, like, actually exposing that you're a vampire. You just scared some idiots and nobody's going to believe them. And what, to tell that story, they have to admit what they were doing just prior. Like, they're not telling nobody.
So I understand, like, women and Bella being, like, kind of, like, into, like, the whole territorial thing. But Edward steps into stalker territory in this scene.
Oh, he steps into weird territory the entire movie.
Well, yeah, but, like...
No, the only reason it's okay is because he's attractive. 100%.
No, because Joel Goldberg and you is... They think he's weird.
What?
And you.
I don't know what that is.
The show
But,
You.
uh,
Okay.
and I also
Anyways,
don't know who Joel Goldberg is. So,
it's the character in You. He's a stalker.
but it's only okay
No,
because Edward's attractive. If Edward
but
looked like
like,
me or you, it'd be over so fast.
wow, rude.
What do you mean, man?
Rude. First of all, I don't know about you. If a guy randomly shows up in the middle of attack is not a masked hero in New York, I'm gonna be super concerned by how the fuck there.
No,
And she asked that.
yeah. And then he admits to being able to read minds, which is tough.
Then she doesn't realize it though.
No, but I also no. Well, okay. If you told me you were a mind reader, my first thought wouldn't be vampire.
No, but like the fact of the matter that she is so like this is like Anakin Palpatine because he's like I can read everyone's mind here and just tell say who everyone. And it's like either A, it's a really good guess and he's just making a joke, or like he's actually in their minds, which he is. But like she's not like after everything she's been presented beforehand with the.
I
not,
love
like,
Edward's reaction because she just said like, because he says I can read everyone's mind except yours, and she's like, "Damn, what's wrong with me?" And he's like, "I tell you I can read minds, and you think there's something wrong with you." This is incredible. So ridiculous. I tell you I can read people's minds, and you think you're the weird one. Okay.
No, she is the weird one.
Yeah. She's into a mind reader. No, actually, the weird one is the lady on the date with the guy who's thinking about cat.
Hey,
that was so funny. Money.
He's a cat dude.
Sex. Money. Sex.
Money.
Cat. It's like, and then just the way he's sitting and moving, it's like, dude, he thinks he's a cat. What the fuck?
I love it because he's like, when he's this cat, the guy goes, like he's thinking about the cat. I'm like, okay. Not even paying attention to the conversation.
I also way earlier when you first meet Edward, and because she brings it up how his eyes were almost black and now they're that lighter color. Yeah, Edward really was going through it because I think that just means he was really hungry and then had to smell Bella, which apparently is a stronger scent than any other human, which is interesting to me. I don't know how that works.
I don't either, but she also later in the movies unlocks abilities.
I was gonna say, but it's also like her ability is like not being able to have abilities used on her, basically.
Yeah.
Because even Alice can't see Bella's future. She can just see the futures around her.
Yeah.
Like she can see that Edward turns Bella, but she can't see that Bella turns. Like it's really weird, and I actually really like it. It's a really cool idea that your superpower is that other people's powers don't work on you. That's like actually just kind of dope.
There's a character in Marvel that has that. They never use him. So
yeah.
It's never...
But maybe that is why. Like,
I feel like some people have like I don't feel like every vampire has a. Certain people when they're have abilities that aren't unlocked until they turn into a. And I feel like Bella is just it's the extra sweet aroma that's produced because she has those.
Well, it's one of those like she's supposed to be a vampire almost to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bella goes on a date with Edward, and her dad does the stereotypical dad thing of cleaning out the gun right as the date's coming over.
Well, she didn't know about the date until
Bella but he was still cleaning out the gun. It's like, how is that? How'd this work out so perfectly? I love the way when he stands up to go meet him, how he clamps the shotgun back together, then just clang. It's like, can you just be kind?
He means a lot to me. Like, girl, you met this guy like 3 weeks ago, maybe.
No, he's important.
Well, yeah, and well, back to like the whole weird obsessive thing, and we're like
Yeah, they both
him stalking her.
immediately were obsessed with each other so fast.
And also we find out later on that Edward was in the room when she first dreamed of him, which I'm like, this isn't gonna get any less stalker, my guy.
Dude, it's also like the oh god, my brain just like fried with what I wanted to say. That's incredible. Just
That's
like
good.
you had a thought, not anymore though. But
You are thought.
no. Oh, god damn it. I like keep kind of getting to the thought and then losing it. Incredible.
You're doing great, my guy.
I'm not. It's a tough day. I might be
It
having
can
a
be.
stroke.
I know your face is not drooping yet.
Shh.
Uh,
God damn it. What am I don't remember. It's not important anymore. Maybe
well,
it was.
I don't know. They go to the Collins before they go on to the
Yeah, the
date,
Collins
baseball
is
game.
sick because they tried to be so kind and cook for her, and that's so sweet. I love that. Everyone
Why
except
didn't Edward
Rosalie.
fall?
Rosalie's such a douche. I love it
It
though.
makes sense why Rose is a douche later on, but
Yeah.
like,
Did you
why
know
didn't
when
Edward
she
call?
actually broke that bowl,
Did
it
she
cut
actually
her
break her hand?
hands? It cut up her hand. That's why she's wearing gloves in like the next couple of scenes.
I mean, yeah, because vampires don't bleed,
Right. Yeah.
which is interesting to say the least.
What do you mean? Well, they're dead.
Because, well, yeah, but like, Bella eventually gets pregnant. How does that work?
Yeah. Well, they say that they don't know how that works. That's like the whole point, is like that shouldn't have happened. You're supposed to be firing blanks, my guy.
Edward is just so obsessed with her. He just conjures the ability to get blood back there.
No, it's like, I don't know. I wasn't even thinking of it that way. My God, you right. Well, maybe he just had to drink some blood first and just like, I don't know.
I mean, he tried to get that.
How does any of it work? Because they shouldn't be able to like walk around without blood flowing in their body, but they do. So just supernatural
deal
bullshit.
with that.
Oh, I can deal with that. I just can't deal with him getting hard. Come on.
That's the question I've always had for Twilight: is how the fuck did Edward ever get hard to make a baby?
That's fair, I guess.
Then they have the caps, which I think is it's a tiny running joke because it comes back in the fourth movie.
The what?
The high school caps.
Oh yeah, gotcha. I thought you said cats. I was like, I don't remember a single cat in this.
Yeah, vampires like keeping cats around for whatever reason.
And then we got random other vampires running around.
Yeah,
committing moida.
Is it murder or is it eating?
It's moida.
Well, they're not vampires. They're like animals to them.
I don't care. It's still murder.
Like they said, they're like the Collins are just vegans.
W. Well, are they? Are they really?
They say.
I don't believe them.
They hunt mountain lion eventually.
But the bad vampires kill the guy we meet at the beginning of the movie, who does not exist in the book.
Mm-hmm.
They had to make some sort of personal connection, I guess, and the personal connection was guy Bella met for 7 seconds in a diner, where she uses a ketchup bottle wrong, and it bugs me.
I gotta look at this scene.
Do you not remember?
I've never picked up on that.
Dude, it's so confusing.
How
she's like, I don't, yeah, it's like, that's not what you do. Yeah, just look up the Twilight diner scene, I guess.
I can just I can pull up the movie.
Or do that. Good movie.
Fantastic film.
But yeah, she like uses the ketchup bottle entirely wrong, and it's so funny.
If this would ever load, I would love to see it. There we go.
I don't want to move on until he's seen it. Is the
I
issue
know.
here, boys and girls?
Okay, this is at high school. They don't.
Just get to the diner, man. Also,
Not really at the diner.
how does the waitress remember her? That's wild. It's been like a decade, and you just remember her favorite dessert. That's weird.
No, it's like a small town.
Yeah, it is, but still,
Okay, here's the diner scene.
yeah.
Here's the diner scene. Give me to the.
Go on.
Okay, he's about to throw up. Yeah.
He's about to throw up. Yeah. Oh, the diner scene's another like 45 seconds after the throw up.
I know. It's I'm trying to get there. It's like I'm bouncing back and forth too far
Just
and
click
not far
the
enough.
skip button. Don't try to click it. Just tap arrow keys. Dumbass. Bro doesn't know how to compute.
This is live reactions, people.
Live reactions to a movie we watched yesterday. Let's go. I just can't wait for my next subathon when we have to record these live and also watch the movies live on Twitch. I have to be the guy sitting in a chair.
Yeah.
Watching movies.
The garden burger. She's vegan too.
I don't know if she is. It's a garden burger, but that doesn't look like a veggie burger. I think it has a lot of veggies on it. But maybe she is vegan. I don't know.
Charlie's got the ketchup bottle given to Charlie. Gives the ketchup bottle.
Like, it's so awkward. And then she finally squeezes the ketchup out and then does the hand motion again. Oh, it's so dumb. Scenes like that are why I love this movie.
I love Twilight just because it's so fucking stupid.
Or like moving ahead to the next date, or to the date they go to play baseball. And Charlie is very confused. Bella is going to play baseball.
Yeah.
Good luck with that. He knows his daughter well.
This baseball scene, as much as what people want to hate on Twilight, is one of the most iconic scenes in all of cinema.
It's so good. And the music is so good. I might be a weirdo. I'm a big fan of all of the music in these movies. All of it.
I'm a big fan of the final song in this film and the Silent Space here, and then the Christina Ricci, Perry?
I don't know.
For the fourth movie.
Yeah, the
1,000
Years.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the baseball scene's great. That's got to be a home run, right? Edward's really fast. I just love the way they talk about each other. Just Edward's really fast. Like, I mean, you're not wrong, but like, damn. But also, it's weird because the way it's filmed, he doesn't actually look that fast. Ever.
Well, it's because I feel like we're seeing it from the vampire eyes. Like.
Maybe. Him and Emmett running into each other when they try to catch that ball is great. And then when the other three vampires arrive is so funny to me because like they like had them on like a wagon or something because they're like not walking, they're just gliding in. It's so weird.
I love it.
Yeah, Laurent, James, and I always forget her name.
Victoria.
Victoria, yes.
I love that Dr. Colin, I can't remember her first name right now. Oh my god.
Carlisle.
Thank you, Carlisle. Like tells Edward to get her out of there. And then he's like, no, it's too late, never mind.
Well, like, I mean, it was too late. It wouldn't have mattered.
Then Edward's master plan. Use your hair.
And it almost worked until there was a slight breeze.
Well, then not Renesmee. Oh my god, that's their kid. Rosalie's like I can smell her from across the field, and I'm like,
yeah. Yeah, that's gonna
clearly
work. I
this
can
is not
smell her
gonna
from across
work.
the field.
Trying to find that one. What's that ending song to Twilight?
What's your problem now?
Trying to find the last song because I really wanted to. I meant to add it yesterday.
Um,
Twilight song during
yeah,
prom.
the whole situation with the other vampires is just weird. But they're just passing through, so it's okay.
I mean, it's kind of like we don't mess with you, you don't mess with us. Like, we'll leave you alone.
And then immediately they start trying to mess with them.
Well, that's because there's food.
Well, no, it's not even just because there's food. It's because James is a psychopath.
Because there's food.
Um, and then he's a tracker, the best one ever. He's gonna track them all. Ooh. I mean, I guess he did a damn good job. Dude, the scene though where she goes back home and is telling her dad she's leaving, kind of soul crushing.
Yeah.
Especially
Jesus,
when your
what
heart's already
was-
broken because you just watched Bridge to Terabithia an hour ago.
I'm glad that I wasn't the only one that went from Bridge to Terabithia and then like 5 minutes. We're gonna try on Twilight.
Yeah, dude. Like it was so great, and then this scene comes around. And it's like, come on, just stick around until tomorrow. And it's like, no, because if I wait any longer, I'll get stuck here, just like Mom. And it's like, oh, god damn, ouch, ouchie. That's not okay. That's ouchie. Then
Sure.
the entire plan to trick the tracker is really weird.
What do you mean?
I don't know. We'll just wear some of her clothes and that'll convince him. Except
Yeah, it's
she's
like-
still gonna have a scent going the other way. Why not? Okay, I know this sounds bad. Why not just use her as bait? I'm sorry. You made this way too convoluted. Just like put her there and then all of you stand a little farther away. You're vampires. You move fast.
I think
Especially because we knew James was going to toy with her anyways.
Yeah.
You had time. Just use her as bait.
well,
I mean, fuck, that's what eventually ends up happening anyways. You could have just skipped a drive to Phoenix, basically, which is a long way, dude. That's like an 18-hour drive. I know to a vampire that means nothing, but like, goddamn.
well, I think it's kind of like leaving a dog with a scent. That's like the most prominent smell because they're around. And then Edward's if around that, like if he sees Edward, he knows that Bella's around, and then all of a sudden he'll pick up on.
But
the smell
also,
more-
you. So my brain goes to. Well, they know I'm gonna think Edward wouldn't leave. So, like, I don't know. They think, well, as long as Edward doesn't go with her, he'll follow Edward, thinking they'd be together. But also, why isn't he smart enough to think about how people try to evade trackers? This master tracker doesn't understand how people try to evade trackers. I would have immediately ignored wherever Edward went.
Well, but it's also like Edward and Bella are so.
Right, which
Possible they
you
could
don't think
separate.
the other vampires would think about this. You think you're the only one smart enough to think about any of this? That's dumb.
I mean, he's a doctor.
He's something. Yeah, a doctor who the only way he can save his patients is to turn them into vampires.
It's during the Spanish influenza in Chicago. Also, Edward, Chicago baby, we love it.
How do we know he's from Chicago and wasn't just
He
like
says that he's
there for a...
Chicago.
No, he said he was in Chicago. What if he was just there for a day? What if it was just a day trip? I'll look at the wiki.
Because there's definitely still Twilight
So
fans out there.
they said Jasper was like the newest to being a vegan.
Yeah.
but he's also not the youngest vampire because that was Edward,
Correct.
which
Yes.
has me. I can never
This is-
remember why.
This is explained. Yes.
Yeah, I know it
So-
is later, but we'll just talk about it when we get there. But I can just never remember because in my brain,
I can't remember if they skip over in the movie.
I can't either.
They also don't know where.
I know
also
they
don't remember-
reference his past, but I don't know.
They give a flashback to where, like, the Confederate.
Oh, you cut out
Oh.
entirely. There you go. You're back.
They give a reference to the Confederacy. They show the flashback there. But like Alice throughout the books, they don't know where the hell she came from. Am I cutting out still?
No,
Love
you're
that.
good.
Oh, they don't know where Alice came from. They don't know what the hell happened to her before. And I don't know if they touch on that in the movies. I can't remember if they don't.
I don't remember if they do with Alice or not. Oh, I do know 2 episodes ago or sometime we talked about this because you brought up the Confederacy thing.
He's
and
from Chicago.
so I was
He was
watching
born
other
June
things.
20th, 1901.
You gotta remember, not every person who fought on that side of the war was doing it because they were a bad person.
I know,
So
but
don't just assume he's a piece of shit.
he was a general or something like
Yeah,
that.
so
He
what-
committed.
Okay, so I'm going off of. So I just finished watching Yellowstone 1883, and the dad in that was also a Confederate soldier and was a captain. But most of that was you're fighting because a war is happening and every dude was sent to fight. And you might be a general just because you were really goddamn good at killing people.
My problem with this is Stephen Meyer has all the choice in the world to make anyone whatever they want, right?
Right.
Just make me a Union soldier. Just make me a Union soldier. It's that simple.
It could be, but it wasn't. Like, okay, you could just change every backstory ever. I get maybe he was a shit person. Maybe he wasn't. But we can't just assume shit because he was a soldier.
No, but I'm just saying, not from like the character perspective. I'm talking from the
Sure,
creative
you can
mind.
do that as much as you want.
Simple change.
Sure.
Just
But
do it.
like, we can't assume Jasper was a piece of shit.
I mean, he just became vegan, so
Well, yeah, but how was he turned? Maybe nobody told him that was an
you know how
option.
he's turned. Well, you know how he was turned, and
Yeah.
you know, it wasn't an option for him originally.
Well, was it an option?
No, I said it wasn't an option. For
Right,
him.
that's what I'm saying. So like, that again doesn't make him a bad person. He did what he had to do to survive.
I'm just throwing it out there.
You're dumb though. Don't throw things. You're a wide
Not for you.
receiver. You just catch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd drop the ball so fast.
Probably.
Insane. Yeah.
Back to the
I'm
stuff.
looking at the cast again. Stephanie Meyer, diner customer, uncredited.
Yeah.
Incredible. Yeah, Bella then deciding to leave everybody because she thought her mom was back is really goofy.
I mean,
I-
she's 17 and dumb.
I don't care.
She must be turned into a vampire like really, really bad.
That's true. But she picks the way that won't turn her into a vampire, but the way that'll just kill her.
Yeah.
If I can't be a vampire, I might as well be dead. Doug, you haven't even
That's-
asked yet. But you haven't even
That was-
asked yet.
Kind of how she feels about the whole series.
Yeah, I know, but she, like, at that point hadn't even asked anybody to turn her into a vampire.
I don't think she knew if it was on the table just yet.
No, she did, because she asked about it. In
And then
Edward's
she asked about
room.
turning. Yeah, she
'Cause-
asked about how.
Because how he turned, and he said he was sick, and she said, does somebody have to be dying to be turned?
Yeah.
And he said, no. But Carlisle would never force that on somebody who had another choice.
Mhm.
But, yeah, because she doesn't actually ask for it until the end of the movie
Mhm.
at prom with the boot. What did
with the
they claim happened to her wrist? Is in the movie they just ignore that?
No, they say that she fell down
Yeah.
stairs and she crashed the window. You can break your wrist doing that.
No, It's not broken. There are teeth marks, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
Yeah. The thing that matters here, what did they say happened? They didn't, and that's always bugged me.
I mean, you just say that they got a little carried away.
Very, apparently.
I mean, they do, and then Edward's like, no, 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 no.
True.
Bro flings himself across the room.
That was insane. Yeah. The final fight with James is interesting. I wish they would show a little more of it, but Alice did just rip his head off really fast.
Dude, I fucking love it.
I love your brothers will take care of him, and actually Alice does. Actually.
It's 2 seconds of pure fucking joy I get every time I watch it.
I love Alice. She's so different.
She's my favorite character in the whole series.
Yeah.
She's an odd one.
Yeah. I always liked her and Jasper.
Yeah, you would.
What do you mean you would? What does that mean?
Because you want to be goth, and they're the most goth people.
I mean, that's fair. I don't think wannabe goth is it.
No, want to be goth. Those are different words.
I know, but I don't think. I don't know. Bro thinks I can't be goth because I don't have eyeliner on.
Yeah, get the
I don't think that's how that works.
No, it is.
I don't. I don't think you're an authority on anything except maybe being stupid.
No, not that.
Yeah.
I'm an authority on simping apparently to some people. So
true. I don't know. That might change after everybody listens to me talk about Anna Kendrick for the first half hour of this episode.
But yeah, so they killed James in the ballet studio. Well, Alex kills James.
How do they? What happens with that? Do they just leave and nobody knows what happened with?
Arson.
I mean, basically, they did start a fire. Does nobody find the vampire's body? What happens, man?
Well, they disintegrate.
No, a fire from burning wood is probably not going to burn his bones. There's just going to be a bones. There's just going to be a bones.
Because it's a PG-13 movie, so they didn't. I don't know. They don't do blood in this, obviously. I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of blood. Bella's bleeding all over the place.
Dude.
That fucking... They literally... I don't know what their plan was, because she took the one shard of glass through her thigh and it hit the femoral artery. And they just yeah, you can just not let her turn into a vampire. And I'm just sitting there yeah, you put a tourniquet on. She's still just going to bleed out, though. She's dead.
Again, not a knock on Stuart, because it's probably her direction in the scene. But what is she doing while this venom is coursing through her? Because she's thrashing around.
Yeah, that to me feels accurate.
She's bleeding out at the same time.
Yeah, but
that venom is bleeding.
Well, it is, but it's not. But she says all she can feel is the burning.
Yeah.
Not anything else. And that's probably about the reaction I would expect people to have with venom now coursing through their body. That's about the reaction people have when they get bit by a snake.
Sometimes when I feel like people hear the venom is going through the body, I go, venom.
Yeah, venom. I'll go in with them.
I'm appreciating that you actually understand my dumb joke.
Me and Ero made that joke so much on streams. It's great. Venom. Yeah, and then her mom being so shocked that she doesn't want to go back to Jacksonville because this whole thing, which, I mean, makes sense. She literally just said that she was going back to live with her mom, and then her mom shows up to get her, and she's like, no, fuck you. I want to stay in Forks. It's wait, what the fuck?
Always a guy.
I mean, fair. Well, it's not always. 50% of the time it's a guy.
So part of me always like when the mom's always like he's sleeping. I always want to be like he never does sleep. What if this is like the first time after like being exhausted like emotionally and like physically that he just actually sleeps?
No, he just has
Uh
to trick the humans
yeah,
into
but
believing it.
I know he's faking it, but like I always want like it kind of I think it'd be sweet like if it was like he's just so emotionally and physically drained that he just his body shuts down for a minute.
Well, he'd just die, I think.
He's not a shark.
Well, I mean, kinda. I mean, he doesn't have a heartbeat, so like if he stops moving, he might just die. I don't know how this works. If he
Yeah,
goes
because
unconscious, how does that work? Because there's no heart to keep blood to anywhere. I don't know how this works. Vampires are incredible, but they also make no sense.
yeah,
Like Grayson.
I'm a vampire.
No, you just
Ah.
don't make any sense. What the
Ah.
fuck was that? Why are you only showing your front teeth when you do that?
Because I can't show all my teeth. It'd be weird. I mean, ow. Also, my this is at a weird angle. It's downward, so first trying to show off his teeth.
No, I am curious though. Are all of your molars like pointy?
My molars?
Yeah, like all your teeth back there, pointy.
Yeah, they have points to them. Yeah,
No, I
they're
don't
nice. They're
mean
pointy.
like. I
I
mean
snap
like
one of my
come to
canines.
one singular point
No,
because all of mine do.
my molars don't. My canines do, but I also broke
Well,
them.
everybody's canines do, but like the next four teeth back also come to a point.
Yeah,
This
but it's
is
like four
also why
individual
people
points.
think I'm a vampire.
Yeah, you're just a weird person in general. Galaxy, I wouldn't hold up on getting the stakes
She
and
doesn't
bullets
think I
from
have
you.
a heartbeat either. It's very
That doesn't
concerning.
make sense.
So maybe I am a vampire, and if so,
I mean,
I'm
she's seen
really
you in person,
unlucky.
so.
Yeah.
So she has the most authority I have on this. I don't think Wonder pays that much attention to your
No, I
heartbeat
don't think
or
he.
your teeth.
I don't think. Well, I don't know how Wonder would be in a position to try to hear my heartbeat.
Wonder is your vampire, the butler for the vampire.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I don't know how Wonder would have even tried to find a heartbeat. I don't know why he would have.
You're just cuddling.
Yeah. Not with Wonder. No. No, I don't. I don't think so.
Oh, boring. Gotta give the fan fiction writers something to go off
No.
of.
No, we don't.
Gotta give the artists something to go off of.
That is how we will know if we've made it. Is once there starts being
Fan
weird
fiction.
fan fiction. Ugh. I am not ready for the Dueling Fates fan fiction.
I don't need it. I'll pass.
Then that means we never make it, Grayson. We
No, it just
it
means the
has
noose
to
gets
happen.
tied.
It has to happen.
But anything else, just not us. Be like Geek and Wonder, perfect. I don't care.
No, not perfect. All right, we're getting the Duck and Caleb fan fiction. Let's go.
I thought it happened at one point in time.
You
I had
thought it?
you know, ever had the dream that's like super intense that like you
No. No, I haven't. Well,
like
Grayson, I don't dream. So no.
That's right. Well, I've had dreams where like it's like I don't recognize that it's not real. And one of the times was me and Caleb had fan fiction written about us, and we made sure we like try to get it taken down as fast as possible. But I also think Nicole wants to write fan fiction about us, so
I was gonna say Nicole probably will be the one to start it. Or Galaxy, weirdly enough. I could see
Galaxy.
I could see that. Don't worry, she's not watching this episode, so she's not gonna know I said that.
Why is she not gonna watch subjects about vampires?
I don't know. I don't know if she watches any of them.
Wow, Galaxy. The fuck? I'm gonna send her this exact clip.
Do it.
Just give her the clip.
Do it, deserved. But yeah, I don't know.
Twilight fucking fantastic.
Yes.
I hate the hate on it
I don't know why there is hate on it.
because it was popular for women.
No, that makes sense. I remember, so it was my brother who was like, a senior in high school who
Your brother's popular with women?
no, will you just let me speak?
No.
Um, yeah. So him and his girlfriend went to see this movie, and I guess he was just supposed to be watching me, so that's why I saw it. Because he went on a date with his girlfriend, and I guess I got to go too. Yeah, it's
What a
okay.
weird setup.
What?
Just I saw Twilight because my brother brought his girlfriend to see
Yeah,
Twilight, and I tagged along.
I got to go too. I got to go too. Yeah.
What the fuck?
What do you mean, what the fuck?
Just I'm like, that's a weird situation. It's like your teacher taking you out to the museum.
Yeah, I don't know. My siblings were like 13 years older than me and basically
That makes
had
a
to
lot
take care of me
that
all
makes
the
a
time.
little more sense.
Well, I literally
I'm
said he
thinking
was a senior in high school, and this is 2008, so I would have been
yeah,
8.
I knew the senior part. Like I was imagining like an older teenager.
Yeah. He was like 18, 19, something. And yeah.
That makes a little more sense.
Don't worry. The girlfriend he took to see Twilight is the one he's married to now. So, haha.
Woo, let's go.
We are going to give all of that credit to Twilight.
I was gonna say give it to you because you were.
No, I
Ruined
probably
Instagram.
tried to ruin that multiple times. My existence just ruins things.
God damn!
Well,
What a self burn.
I mean, it's accurate.
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 I don't know. That's all I got. Twilight's great. If you don't like Twilight, I don't like you. That's what I got.
You know that's fair. That's fair. But looks like wants to be like Big Geek.
You
must
should
like Twilight.
wrap up this show.
Anyways, next week we are going to be talking with New Moon, the second part of the
Oh, wow.
Twilight saga.
Who'da thunk?
I mean, I looked ahead at our schedule. It's not going to be a common thing to go right to the sequel.
I mean, that's fair, actually. Well, so
But
far, it's no, not even.
Nope, I don't think we have another series planned until the end of the year. I want to thank everyone for watching this episode of the Doing Fates podcast. Remember to subscribe, like, do whatever on whatever podcasting format you're watching us on. And until next time, bye bye.